park a heroic run this afternoon. So I actually have a rate ID for 8-9 heroic. Given how we do today, at the end of the night, maybe about 11:15, we're just going to quickly kill Jaina. I can also run through the phase 2 sequence so that at least we can use the map. It's hard for me to tell you where are the ordnance, like just by, I mean, you all should know where it is, but in terms of where we bait the beams, where we drop the siege breakers, how many different things that we get, okay? It's easier if I have the map. Okay, give me 2 more minutes of talking. You all go onto Discord now. Go to general chat real quick, okay? This is Avalanche and positioning and how we do it, okay? The reason why I want to go into detail with this part is because this is the whole crux of the fight. If we're all clear on this, we're all on the same page. The problem is not that, for example, the problem is not Kira knows how to drop and he's good to go. The problem is I don't want people dropping on Kira's path. So everyone needs to be on the same page with where we run and how we run it. Okay? If you look at Laura's page, the first slide, okay, is you'll see 2 different images of the boat. Okay, this is because there's 2 different scenarios. One is with ring, one is without ring. Okay, left one is the normal one without ring, and right one is with ring where the boss is a bit more further away. Yes, so this is our positioning, correct? Melees in front, range at the back. The only difference with this is when it's 100 energy, melees and rangers come forward. This is very straightforward. I think we did this a few times. We'll skip the next 4 slides, okay, because this is just where we stand, and I think y'all should have a sensing it. Now, let's go into the first slide with all the red, yellow, and green arrows. Okay, this is quite important. Okay, just listen to it once. Alaric, you look at the first slide where it's normal 0 to 99%. You're basically always doing the red arrows, which is the front right of the boat. Melee's always doing the front left. Okay, the thing to note here for melee's even though you're always front left, try and keep in mind that your number 6 in this particular sequence should be to try and clean the boat up so that there's a path for us to run back. Not a big deal, but just keep that in mind. Okay, for range, I think you're doing this last week, which is run along the left or right of the boat, hit gateway and come back. 1 drop, 2 drop, 3 drops, up to 6, hit gateway and then come back. Okay, I think you guys are doing most of that. The problem is, sometimes during a different sequence, where, let's say it's ring of ice, you look at number 2. Okay, slide number 2. Oh no, sorry, slide number. Let's say it's ring of ice. Let's go slide number 2. You look at slide number 2. For range, you cannot use the gateway. Why you cannot use the gateway? Sorry, because if it's 100 energy, okay, there's no vision. All the range are going to be at melee stack. Meaning you click the gateway, you're going to end up at a spot where there's nobody there. So you just do a loop, okay? So think of it this way. As long as it's 100 energy, don't use gateway. Is that easy to remember? That's basically it. Okay, that's all I got to say about this route dropping. If you're not sure, just go back and have a look. I'm sure we'll still fuck it up here and there. Key thing is move out quickly, drop it, come back quickly. Okay, Avalanche always come back quickly. When it's 100% energy, there's no vision, so just watch your health, because healers can't heal you, okay? So if you take damage or something, just pop your health stone or use a defensive, something like that, okay? Yeah, and the other thing that I think we talked about it last time around was if there's a bolt on the right, don't go and drop your avalanche on the right ballistas, because obviously people can't use it if you drop it on them. Okay, that's basically it. Anybody, any comments, anything to add? I know I've been talking a lot about it, but that's all I got for today. We'll just go straight into attempts and see how far we get. Kiat is late, Zion is late, and I think Chalala's late also. I just saw a message. I will start first. Okay, I'm gonna take it as nobody anything. We'll just give it a few more attempts and we'll go. Oh yeah, oh fuck, sorry. Yeah, Ventus, trade me for Ventus, please. Trade me and Tom for Ventus. Trade me, Tom and Kang. Lame crumble. Trade me, Tom and... me, Tom, Kang and Michelle. Sorry, I didn't give Michelle. Trade me. Someone else trade me? Trade me, Kira... I think Tom and someone else. What's that guy? Okay, please use it so we know that you've used it. Thank you for listening. I know there's a lot of talking from me for the next 2 or 3 weeks. Just bear with me for now. But the faster we kill this boss, the more time we can do other stuff. Okay. Last do your relocks, all that. I still got Ventus. Who hasn't used it yet? I need to check. Just I need to check. Trust if I just use it's fine, no problem. Okay, and the other thing that I wanted to share, right, was actually wait for everybody to be here. Everyone needs to hear this part. Okay, the DPS check for phase 1. Okay, the DPS check for phase 1 is we want to avoid the third boat. Even if the third boat spawns, we're gonna tunnel boss and try and push. Okay, we're gonna transit after anytime between second boat and third boat. Okay, a lot of kill videos. The third boat comes, fires 1 round of the red circle thing, bombard, and then they transit, which is also no problem. Which is fine. We just basically want to transit there. So what that means is that on the 4th frozen siege, we just ignore it. Okay, and on the first 3 frozen siege, try and minimize DPS in terms of letting warlocks and our DPS, our druids, all that, try and multi-dot. Okay, try and just dot kill them and push more DPS into Jaina. Can? Okay, let's go. Waiting on Arkantos, Alaric. I think Kira DC, is it? Oh, his Binet just. Okay, just Alaric then. Okay, so Tom, tonight Shidan can't use his mic, so you'll be calling boat left, boat right, okay?
Okay.
Usually when Shidan said it last, he'll say boat right. I can see Alaric moving the boss to the left. Okay, so that's good. Reason is we want to try and put the frozen siege on the other side, but it's quite tight that window to move the boss, and the boss is a bit tricky to move. Okay, let's get this going. Alaric's back. So if I could just use the markers real quickly here. Alaric is basically cleaning this part of the boat.
I will try to do some.
Okay, y'all agree?
I'm expecting that most of you guys know how to set up like scenes and
Melees
sources, so I'm not going to be covering that. But in case you guys don't,
okay.
But it's also what you want to be.
Range is the ballistas left and ballistas right. Okay. This part. Okay, let's get this going. I know Kimiji is a lot talking, but can't see it. Kira, say when.
Using when you're streaming.
Let's go. Focus up. Sorry, I'll just mark people first. Go.
5, 4.
First 2 Marines don't need to stun.
2, 1.
Yeah, he's fine. Okay, sequence is always going to be frozen siege first. After this blast is avalanche, okay? So we know that it's coming up. Just drop it down.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Right.
On the starboard side.
When the boat comes, it's going to be bombard now. Together with Marines, okay? This blast. Once you see the bombard, get ready for Marines. Okay, fire. Watch feet. And then Marines now.
Charge is set!
Okay, so guys, this is the first sequence. There's about 10 seconds now before the next thing happens. So just do this mechanics as well. Nothing happening now. Okay, I mean, dodge the blast, dodge the grass. Now we're just waiting for the avalanche and green combo. The only thing I can't tell you is it avalanche first or ring? Okay, just use the first side of hitting cities.
4, 3,
I will
2,
freeze you
1.
where you
Okay,
stand.
avalanche. Which means what's happening next is gonna be ring.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, this one, first ring always in fire. And then run back together. Run back together. And then just go back to the original position after you're done. Okay, blast watch this range.
Blood on the left.
Blast one. Okay, range can go back 8. So that left ballista needs to be cleared. Marines are coming in now.
I will freeze you where you stand.
2 bomb.
The tide moves against you.
Okay, so what's happening is, if you see single death like this, I can tell you straight up without even checking, it's avalanche. Okay? So either we're dropping avalanche on ourselves or people are dropping on one
4,
another.
3,
Fine, we just practice,
2,
okay?
I will
1.
freeze you where you stand.
But start getting a feel of the sequence that's happening. Because I can tell you straight up what the first 3 spells will be. When is avalanche and ring? When is the darkness part, okay?
The
So just
tide
get a
moves
feel of that.
against
Avalanche, how to drop, you'll just practice and eventually you'll get it. But the faster you all figure it out, obviously the quicker we'll kill this boss. The side of the wall of the, like over here, right? It will always be safe to drop. Okay, same for melees, always here is safe one. Come. Stand by, let's go. The first 3 spells, I think I put in the group chat yesterday, it's Frozen, Siege, Blast, and Avalanche. Okay, we just don't know which is which, but it's those 3.
4, 3, 2, 1.
For the Alliance!
Ship right side.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, so I get to move the boat. I get to move the boss to such that Frozen Siege on the other side. Just adjust a bit. Marines find space. Marines are off yet. Come on, Marine guys, hurry up.
Their vessel is bound for the deep.
Okay, then it's gonna be the Ring and Avalanche combo. So the Ring and Avalanche combo usually coincides with the first bird vision, okay, so we can't see shit. But it's either with Ring or with Avalanche, it's just that with the second one.
3,
I hope you don't
2.
Okay, in
mind.
other words, just Avalanche,
Wow.
right? Means it will come with the Ring. Okay? So during this ring, you all need to run to melee range. Range watch out.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Choose the listener. Okay, run back in together.
Cold Tyrann colors
Nice as well.
off our port side.
Oh,
Ship on the left side.
I'll remove to that side again. BRS, Alaric. Okay, watch feet and then Marines coming again. Make sure you need to roll back.
I hope you
Put your
don't
shield on the
mind.
back.
Cold.
There's still 2 Marines on the boat. Basically, Koyu got frozen just now, and I think we just walked him out of the There's still a Marine.
Four,
Blast.
3, 2, 1.
Maybe the second ring.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, which means the Avalanche is coming up next. Okay. Comes with a darkness. So everyone needs to come forward
On the
soon.
starboard side.
Ship on the right side.
Just be mindful where you drop Avalanche, where the stack point is. Okay, stack point's at melee now. So don't make sure your final 6 drop is back to melee. Or coming back to melee. Range watch out for blast. Okay, usually during this dark phase, there's also a blast that might happen. So I think you all got hit a few times. Get a hang of it, okay? Wipe it. So Koyu, just now you got caught by the avalanche, meaning like I'm guessing you ran out, you drop, and then you didn't come into the group in time. So after your 6th drop, you must be sure that either you can gateway back to the group, or you drop 6 and then you come back, you walk straight back in.
Of me.
Just run through the fire. The fire is very minimal damage. I'd rather you run through fire, someone heal you, rather than you get stuck out there for a minute. Okay? Yeah, it's good.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You're doing fine, guys.
Answers my
Just
call.
keep this up. Let's go practice avalanche. Plus,
Enemy vessel.
next one's
on the
avalanche,
starboard
okay.
side.
Ship coming right.
Begone.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Plus. Okay, Marines now. And maybe okay, Marines now. Stun them. Whatever. Good. Okay, then it's the ring and
Fine shot.
avalanche
Your
combo.
vessel is bound for the
Can you guys call if there's a bomb on board? Just hit bomb one.
4,
And then give me space
3,
one. Okay, get
2,
ready.
1.
Okay, so after this avalanche, yeah, and the group is running back to melee point. So avalanche, make sure you finish off at melee point.
I
Nice
hope
job.
you don't mind. Cold.
We need to move to melee range now. Avalanche, make sure your last drop. Okay, watch the blast now. Let's just practice. Okay. So those of you that just got avalanche, you realize that it came second after the ring of ice, right? Which means it's gonna happen together with the fog. You can't see shit. Meaning all the range is gonna be at melee. Meaning you need to end your route at melee. Okay? I'm gonna be saying this a lot. Because I mean that's just the way we do it.
The tide moves against you.
We were winging it that on Monday, and we're doing it. It's just that now we
I
need to
hope
understand
you don't mind.
how it's properly done.
Cold.
Everybody just need to do it every single time.
2
Okay, but there's no mystery or it's not a
of me.
wonder. Okay, nothing surprising. Okay, stand by. I'll better shot in a second. Okay, let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For Thaurissan!
Cool tyrants on the starboard side.
Ship coming right.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Watch feet. Marines now. Get them off the boat.
They are soaked.
Angel me, Michelle.
Nothing left but ash and splinters.
Always at this time, this angel. Doesn't really change. You can, then is the ring and avalanche combo coming up in about 8 seconds, okay? So if it's ring first followed by avalanche, remember to come back because it's 100 energy.
4,
Can't see shit.
3,
Range remember to come
2,
forward. Let's see what
1.
happens first, okay?
I will freeze
Okay, so
you
avalanche is
where
gonna
you
happen with
stand.
darkness. All of us need to run forward, get to fire. So if we go about messes. Okay,
I will
run back in
freeze you
together.
where you stand.
Run together, avalanche out. Your last drop should be at melee point. And watch the blast now. The blast is happening now. Watch out, move away. Okay, exactly like that. Now go back to your original positions. It's just like that lah, every single attempt.
Give them a taste of our cannons.
Ship left side.
Okay, Marines coming up. And get ready to move. Watch your feet. Okay, watch feet. Good. Okay, next one is Avalanche 3. It's just cleaning the boat. Don't worry about how you drop it, okay? Just clean the boat a little bit. Leave one hatch and release one hatch and release.
4, 3,
As you can.
2,
It's
1.
coming now.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, after just stay where we are. Revival's coming up.
I
Okay.
hope you don't mind. Cold.
That was well, that was Ring Rush for just range dot it up. Blast, one more drop. Okay, range come forward.
Vessel off the starboard side.
Just for 12
Man the
seconds.
gods.
Blast, watch out. Okay, range go back.
Ship outside.
Don't do this boat. Okay, we ignore this boat, we just push DPS on the boss. It's the third boat, just push boss, dodge the bombard shot as well. Okay, and this is exactly how we do phase 1. Okay, this is a
I
perfect
hope
attempt.
you don't mind.
Just avalanche
Cold.
out.
4, 3,
You
2,
will be washed away.
God,
So Julian, we can go
vessel
there.
of the
there, so.
horizon. You have
Okay, stack up
nowhere
now.
left to
We
run.
should reset our stacks,
Ice
okay?
weak.
Group 1 and 3
You
goes
really
left,
think
2 and
I've
4
been
goes right.
running, Captain?
This is gonna be Akantos, Ring Rush first, followed by Laura, your Ring Rush should be up soon.
Akantos was one rushed.
I lured
Thingy.
you into open waters.
Okay, just
Because
like
out
try and
here,
stay close on.
you have
It's
no
100 energy,
hope
so
of
can't push.
escape.
Okay, and then just range go left, left 1 3 go left, 2 4 go right. Stay together. Basically all we're doing here is dodging orbs, interrupting the icebound image, okay, and then interrupting Jaina after. But I think people die in 2 icebound. Okay, so this is, by the way, the hardest part of the fight for us, in my opinion, because
Beware.
until all of us can perfect dodging orbs, it's gonna take us a while. Okay, but phase 1, you all saw how easy it was. It's really just that. We know the sequence, we know the fight. Okay, it's just that simple. You do that again. Come, let's go. Repair bots at the back. Okay, assigning interrupts for the images, because we will get there again. Okay, just don't want to be caught off guard. Left side is going to be Castro on the first image. Okay?
To get the
Castro.
best.
Then
With
it's going to be
something in the
Lando. Then the
really
last one's
good
going to
middle
be
point, and I tapped that in manually
Okay, because Alaric is
I
gonna-
feel like it's better quality.
ideally bubble, run through the orbs, and just interrupt the third ad. Okay? So I'm just putting that on red note. Right side is Laura, followed by okay. Yeah, you see it, you can target it, you can interrupt it, just interrupt it straight away. It only casts once, okay? So once you interrupt it once, job is done. So yeah. We're not even feasting yet, and we made that check pretty comfortably, I think. With like few with a not overly optimized comp, okay, but that's basically it. Putting on John. Yeah, please repair the hammers at the back. Okay, thanks for reminding. Okay, so just now I don't know who did the avalanches, but they were pretty much perfect. The challenge for us now is that everybody needs to know all the avalanches, and until everybody figures it out, then we can get consistent entries into intermission, consistent entries into phase 2. I'll run through the sequence of phase 2. Phase 2 is very straightforward because everything is fixed, everything is set. Okay, we know every beam, we know every siege breaker. There's nothing special about phase 2, and phase 3 is just burn the boss. Okay. But now what I'm trying to say is, when we jump off the boat, make sure you guys stay stacked. Okay, one group running together, because each group has. Okay, think about it this way. Okay, each group has 10, right? Okay, each group has 10 people. If it's 100 energy, you need to be next to 5 other people. So if you're one group, there's 10 of you. But if you're 2 groups, you do the math. Okay, you can't have 6 and 6. Maximum you can have is 5 and 5 or 6 and 4. The group with 4 is obviously gonna get frozen after 6 seconds. Okay, so it's just one group. Okay, John's back, let's go. It's fine. But that was our 4th attempt, and we're seeing intermission 1. Let's just keep doing. You okay to raid or
I shall
Zion's back
not
as well?
fail the Lich King.
wanna
Come
rotate?
and meet your end. I shall not fail the Lich King. Come and meet your end.
5, 4, 3,
Finish
2,
this. Nice.
1.
Just focus on phase.
Destroy.
I'll talk through it as per normal, but once y'all get used to it, I'll talk rest, do a bit more DPS.
Enemy vessel, pop up outside. Give
Ship
them a
left.
taste of our cannon.
Plus. Okay, avalanche now.
I hope you don't mind, cold.
Plus, going through range. Plus. Okay, Marines, get them off.
The deck is rigged to explode.
Bombard, then Marines are always US.
Bomb at the back, bomb at the back.
Okay, first hitting CDs. Everyone defensive now. Just defensive, just defensives. It will come. This is second wave bombard, it's not ideal.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Spells. Okay, so this avalanche going back into melee. Get fire. Run back together. Run back together.
I will freeze
And
you
then
where
avalanche
you
will probably-
stand.
Yeah, I'll get right. No, I laugh because it's a funny situation.
Hey everyone, in this video we're going to talk about the best settings that you can set up in
Can I try
OBS
again?
Studio.
So like I said, it's just a matter of everybody learning that part. We will get attempts where we go through it because some people know how to do it already, and sometimes it's lucky, sometimes it's not. But if avalanche hits the bulk of the group, it's usually quite bad. Yeah, but I mean same thing with the bomb. If you see it on the floor, just call for it. We have the CDs. We're not going to use it in intermission. It'll be up for phase 2. Okay, so it's all been assigned. Just here you come. Okay, gentle reminder for every time bombard happens when the boat comes. If you're assigned to stun or to do the ballista, just do it. Okay. So wait, no, sorry. Oh, no way. Okay, sorry. So the stuns are KS, Chasiu, left side. Right side is Lando and Misha and Laura. Okay, 5 of you should be able to stun the ads. Okay, stun them quicker. When they land and you stun, it will basically mean that they don't drop bomb anymore. Okay? Yeah, don't root the Marines face. Don't
5,
slow, just
4,
stun. Only
3,
stun.
2, 1.
The tide rises.
Just here's fine. Sure. Okay, plus.
Ship right.
Enemy vessel off the starboard side. Man the gods.
Avalanche coming up.
I hope you don't mind,
now.
cold.
Last minute. Going through range. Watch out.
Charge is set.
Put your group shield on.
They belong to the sharks now.
Plus. Okay, waiting for the avalanche and range. Just slowly dot that ballista down. Okay. Next one's on the
4,
left. Though, just do that,
3,
man.
2, 1.
Next boat. Okay, so this avalanche is with darkness. So make sure everybody runs together after the get the fire. As it's down.
I hope
Slowly run
you
together
don't
back in.
mind,
Avalanche is
cold.
out.
Starboard side. Give them a
Make sure
taste of
avalanche
our
finishes
cannon.
off at the spot.
You will be washed away.
So keep running this spot. Blast is coming now. Blast. Okay, we can go back.
Ship on the left.
Left. Can break that ballista quickly. Range. Then dodge frames. I'm gonna move the boss left. Just here. You can use the BRS also.
Hope the continents can swim better than they say.
There's a marine still here on the boat, in the front. He's still here. So this marine basically hasn't been mind control the whole time now, which just
4, 3, 2,
I
1.
will freeze you
do
where
that.
you stand.
Yeah, good wing rush. That's a good wing rush.
I will freeze you where you stand.
This is I need one more melee here. I think some people died. Plus.
On the starboard side.
Shit, bro.
We're just gonna wipe it. I mean, logically thinking about phase intermission phase also, right? Doesn't really make sense to go into intermission with like 4 or 5 dead because the chances of us getting frozen is probably quite high also. Assuming 4 or 5 is on one side, then we do it is a bit pointless, but let's just try and save that time there.
Beware, beware of me.
Okay, let's try again. So, like I said, once again, single deaths is usually avalanche. So it's just a matter of learning how to drop it and getting a hang of it. That's the whole phase 1, It's just avalanche, avalanche, avalanche. So hunters, remember, if every time there's a bombard, your reaction should always be where's that marine to stun. Okay. Same for priest. Okay, Koyu and Michelle. Bombard means where's that marine?
4,
Not healing.
3, 2, 1.
The
That's
sea
true, I think that's-
answers my call.
Here's fine. I like every time it's just
Shit, bro. Tip.
okay. Better
I
listen.
will
Die
freeze
then.
you where you stand.
Okay, good. Okay, marine. Where's the marine? Find it. Kill it. Just got shit. They can injure me. Doesn't really matter. Yeah, that's fine. Usually I'll come somewhere here anyway. Okay, so the avalanche ring combo coming up.
4, 3, 2,
I will
1.
freeze you where you
Okay,
stand.
avalanche. This is, I think, the slightly easier one. But we need another melee here.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Just stand up, get in the fire, that's the spell. And then just stay here range. Okay, because the enemy's coming.
Enemy vessel on our board side.
Blast now.
Give them a taste of our cannon.
Shit, left.
Sorry, Alex, come. I'll feel us drop this. Never listen to this guy. Deal with it now. About 70. He dodge. I'll reset your stacks whenever you can.
I hope you don't
I think in
mind.
about 5 seconds.
Hope the good tenants can swim better than they say.
Okay, then it's the next ring of ice, avalanche combo. There's no darkness here, so range just stay where you
4,
are.
3, 2,
Release coming.
1.
Okay, ring rush.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, so I say now, range just stay there for now. Yes, stuck and come in. Revival this. Set position.
Good tenants on the starboard
Plus.
side.
Sure you got this. Go ahead and farm. Okay, range come in.
I will freeze you
And
where
then-
you stand.
Avalanche is out. Make sure you finish off.
You will be washed away.
Avalanche is out. Make sure you finish off. Oh, no, that's what I was gonna say. But one of the avalanches went out way too slowly and escaped off.
Destroy these
7 of
interlopers.
us. Okay. Alaric, Kang, and Kang. I mean, I don't know who it was, but it doesn't matter either. Okay. But the point is, that's just a sequence where it goes dark, and we get avalanche, which means you guys just need to do a loop here. Most likely, what happens there is Kang just runs to the left where melees drop. Alaric does his usual spot, and Tom needs to run backwards in a loop. and finish off your 6 drop and come back to the group. That's sounds easy, right? But in real time, it's just a bit more. It's a bit more like phase one's a little bit like you need to think on the spot. What do we have? What's the situation now, and how do we react to it? Okay. But I can say the healing cities, the stunning on the marines much better now. Okay. If the next hour is just learning avalanche, so be it. That's just how it is. That's just how this encounter is. But the good thing with this encounter is every time there's a ready. The good thing with this encounter is when ring and avalanche coming, right? There's always a lot of time to think how much energy the boss has. Okay.
2, 1.
For Coltillus!
Minions, destroy these interlopers.
And Kang, I think you need to be with me as long as much as you can because if you're not here and 3 melees go out, there's a problem. The melees on 75 energy and go.
Ship left. Okay. Sorry.
Okay, marines now. Just dot up the other with the ice blocks. Just dot him up.
Hope the Coltillus can swim better than they say.
Keep dotting him,
Bomb's going off.
Press alert again. Just keep breaking
4,
up.
3,
Yeah.
2.
I will
One.
freeze you where you stand.
Blast going to range. That's a very tight call, but
Against you.
I'll just say range next time.
Enemy vessel off the starboard
Oh, was it not
side.
go? Was that
Command the gods.
That's his focus.
Shipwreck.
Retreat. Marines now.
The deck is rigged to
I
explode.
will freeze you where you stand. You will be washed away.
Okay, just wanted. So melee, just a thing to note here. As much as you can, I know the fire is in the way, right? Just stand on the
They belong to the
back side of the boss. Hang on, just res out. I'll illustrate it. It's just to prevent maybe some melee avalanche hits. Okay. Okay, just one guy over here, please. Okay, Chasiu, just stand here. So let's just say Chasiu's the boss, right? And I'm a tank. I'm over here, right? I need the melees to always be here, this side of the boss. Not this side of the boss, not this side of the boss. Especially not this side of the boss. Okay? So once again, just look where Chasiu is, okay? Just click on him. This is me as a tank. Alaric is almost always gonna go this way, right? So the first avalanche will always hit this part of the boss. Meaning melees, you just stand here, you should be always safe. If you're standing on this side, you probably get hit by Alaric or me dropping. If you stand on this side, you probably get hit by a melee running out this way. Okay? That's the only one. That's the only part there where we try and we try and move the boss out of fire as much as we can. But yeah, I mean that's the only time when melees are pretty fucked. Sometimes there's a lot of fire. We just try and just to deal with it. Solo fun. I mean, someone needs to be in melee range for tanks anyway. It's not just you, Tom. I think it's a bunch of people. Tom's logging back in. Should be okay now, Tom.
Yeah, I'm just loading.
Okay, so Kang just asked me a good question. What happens if one tank gets it and two melees gets it? Okay, the melees straight away they know. Okay, so for range, right? Usually they go left or they go right. Usually they're separated. If two melees go left, run together. Okay. Think of Argus phase 3. Yeah, just run together. Okay. Same for range. If you go left and you're running this path, right? Just look at me here real quick. If you're going left and you're running here and you see another range with you, right? Stay close to him. If you both run away from each other, you're just dropping avalanche everywhere. Don't think of it as running away from his avalanche. Think of it as drop avalanche together to reduce the chance of you getting hit. If one guy runs in front, it's GG. Okay, good question there. So same for melees, run together. Stand by. We're doing well. Let's go. Michelle and Julian. Okay, focus out. Let's go. Easy boss.
5,
Easy face.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
Avalanche coming out.
You will be washed away.
Ship coming in.
You didn't even get the avalanche. Where's the other guy?
I will freeze you where you stand.
Watch feet and then Marines now. Can move it a bit if you can. I'll call him my thing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
They belong to the shops now. I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, in fire. Run together. Together. Forward.
The tide moves against
After this,
you.
then go back. Watch the blast. The blast is coming in.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Ship coming in.
Someone, whoever's back ballista.
Yeah.
She does that. Watch feet, and then Marines now.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Revival, just stay in.
Fine shot. Their vessel is I hope you don't mind the cold.
Avalanche. We just push a boss here. Ignore the ballistas now. We just push a boss. So a boat will come. Ignore it.
Enemy vessel on the
Coming
starboard
close.
side.
Then boss now.
Mighty gods.
Okay, and this is another. Crosshair's coming up. So as you can see, 4 dead, but the ship is still needed. Watch is coming. This was a really weird sequence. But we didn't get an avalanche.
4,
Okay, stack up.
Vessels on
And
the
then
horizon.
there you go.
You have nowhere left
Just get a feel of the room rushes. So I'll try to reset a stack
running,
before
Captain.
starting this week.
Impossible!
So
I
I'll just
lured
get
you
frozen.
into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Okay, just try and see where they are. Okay, there's always a fixed way of running. I'll explain more in detail in a second. Let's just try that again. So just remember, whenever we are 100 energy and we're stacked up, range still run to the back right, tank to the front right, and melees to the left, okay? So Yichuan, just now in that situation, I think when we were here, at X, there's no space to run over here, right? Alright, so just go follow the melee, run together, go that way also. It's not a problem. Okay? And then the range needs to go this way. Okay? But yeah, we'll obviously see a lot more phase 1 intermissions today. Okay. Repair bot dropping now. Everyone repair please. Alec, come repair. Okay, stand by. You should have a health spell.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For Thaurissan!
Enemy vessel, off our port side.
Ship coming up.
Taste of our
Avalanche coming up too.
I will freeze you where you
Avalanche now.
stand!
There's a bomb in range.
Okay, ring and avalanche combo.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will freeze you where you
After this
stand!
avalanche with no vision, so get in fire first, connect them together. Connect them together.
I hope you don't mind.
Avalanche is
enemy
out.
vessel off the starboard side.
Finish off at the boss. Okay, the rest of us will go last. Last one. Press R, press R. I think you can use it. Okay, go back. Range. And then this is
Charge is set!
Marines coming
That's
up
it.
now. Marines and boats. Last. Do this one. There's no revival anymore. Just shoot alert. Use your pace up for you. Just use it.
Can swim better than they say.
Another. Just use it. Just use it. Okay, don't save it in phase 1. Doesn't make sense to save it.
4,
I hope you don't
3,
mind.
2, 1.
And then it's really nice.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Get in fire. There's no revival. Mass is just in case. Minis back. Minis sprint.
Cool Tyrann colors, off our port side.
No more bomb. No more no boats. Just burn the boss. Coming. And there's a blast coming up. Range is what it is. That's Marina. Marines at
I
the back.
will freeze you where you stand! The tide moves against you!
She died, I saw that.
One of the worst things you can get, okay, is basically no vision, combat, and Marines at the back.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Okay, focus out. Let's go.
Beware of me.
It is getting cleaner. You can't come. Can't DC it. Okay, on Kang and Julian. Okay, if a bomb is about to go off, it's I can toss saving card, yeah? And we'll put SLT. Can't stay right.
5, 4, 3, 2,
The
1.
sea answers my call.
You can't, next time you DC, just let us know.
Left, right ship.
I hope you don't mind cold.
The deck is rigged to explode!
Plus. Actually, I moved it here because the boat was on this side just now, so this ballistas are really relevant. Hey, what's your another round on combat?
Nothing left but ash and
The boat gone?
splinters.
4, 3,
There's not a lot of space, just try and make
1.
I will freeze you where you stand.
second one range. Come near a bit range. Okay, come back here.
I hope you don't mind.
Conjure colors off our both sides.
Make sure you come back in and finish off your avalanche rounds. Yeah, so basically the 6 drop needs to be right next to the camp.
Left.
Yeah, Alec up. Anytime. Avalanche clean the floor a bit. So you can use the ancestral Lauren. APT just use it straight away. And dot up jump offs.
4, 3,
I will freeze you where you
1.
stand.
Hope the good
Just clean the boat. Clean the boat.
better than they say.
The tide moves against you. I will freeze you where you stand.
We're gonna wipe it after this ring. Just wipe it.
Cool Tyrants on the starboard side.
So yeah, better time the
washed
avalanche
away.
dropping. I think we killed a few with that last drop. Okay, just make sure your very last number 6, right, is on the spot next to the camp, next to the stack point. Okay, you do the math how you should drop it. Repair is still behind now. Repair. Okay, stand by, let's go. Going on John. Let's go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises.
I'll try and keep the boss here. I'll put him up. On diamond, okay? Plus when he puts ring of ice in the back, right, it's quite a long run to the Like if you bring your eyes from here, when you run out, it's exactly where the range
starboard
is.
side.
Ship right.
I hope you don't mind cold.
Try why you run, stop. You're getting hit by every single one. Plus, just run one time, don't stop.
They belong to the sharks now.
I think it's gonna be ring first, followed by avalanche. Okay? Just keep in mind that then the avalanche will mean is during the darkness. Okay.
4,
Plus,
3,
so whoever gets avalanche should be very careful.
1.
Make sure you
I
reach
will
out
raise
when you
where
can.
you stand.
Okay. Edge of the circle. Get on fire. Mass spell. Come back together. Avalanches finish off at the boss.
I hope you don't mind cold.
You need to bring me out as well. Why you run forward? I just not forward.
Gold Tyrann colors
Mystic.
off our both sides.
Yeah, sure, you can use it. Break the other guy up. Last.
Ship left.
Break the ballista quickly, range. Watch feet, and then marines now.
I will freeze you where you stand.
4, 3,
They are
2,
nothing
1.
left but ash and splinter.
Last at range.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Survival and then the boss. Ignore all the ballistas already. Yeah. Marines coming. Okay, range coming.
Enemy vessel off the
Watch the blast, watch the blast, watch the blast.
Manticons.
You should hold it the avalanche. Team the boat, leave one patch for us to do something like this. It's the last avalanche you're gonna get. Oh, this is okay. Okay, you all know where Alex running, don't do that.
Where you stand.
Okay. Just stun these marines. Blast now at range. Range. Okay, push the boss. Reset your stack now, reset your stack. Ignore the marines, just push the boss, they'll despawn. Okay, stack up. Let's try this. Okay, it's fine, it's good, it's not that bad. Just gotta keep practicing. Where the ring rush, I can toss. Okay, so we should ring rush. You see this one that we're running past now? We should ideally run past it. Right when it's from the left to the right. Why no ring rush? You should be saving it now. Oh, okay. All day. Yeah, so your wing rush is for this particular moment. You cannot use it in phase 1. Regardless of what happens. Nothing should require you to use it. Why? What? This is attempt number what? 20 to 9 no. Please fix your talent. I thought we gave the assignment just now already. Do you need a okay. So just keep in mind your primary job for now is just run as a group for now, okay? Don't run separately. Because you run separately, you run in front. If you need to slow down, you need to slow down, okay? If you run in front, you're gonna get frozen. Okay, come. Kira, just now when you run stop. If you run stop, you're almost guaranteed to get hit every single time. Because once you stop, right, you need to start that movement again. You'll be slowed down. So you just keep running one straight direction. If you need to slow down your distance, you just zigzag, okay? Like that guy on Game of Thrones.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, the guy that didn't zigzag. And should have zigzag. Got fucked up by an arrow. Nope. Things patch, nerf, Ramsey open.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Michi, you're doing exactly what Kira just did. Don't stop, just run and drop, run and drop, run and drop.
Cool tillets on the
Right.
starboard side.
Watch feet and Marines. Marines now, stand them.
Bombs are in place!
Okay, keep the boss here. Last now.
4, 3,
They belong to
2,
the sharks now. I
1.
hope you don't mind the cold.
Just don't stop.
We have a bomb.
I need another
Tide
mini.
moves against you. I will freeze you where you stand.
Okay, so just now Koyu or Michelle who missed that mic control? Definitely one of you missed it. Or rather one of you saw that bomb, right? I'm sure. So if you saw that bomb, just let us know so we can at least prepare for it, okay?
Cool Terran colors off our port side.
Someone just say, one of you just say bomb, and then we can call out for defensive, we can call out for hitting tight SLT. It's all prepared already. Good move.
You will be washed away.
Oh.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Charge is set!
Beware, beware of me.
Oh, it's okay. Stand by. I'll better shot.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Call Terra!
Avalanche coming up.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Cool tillets on the starboard side.
Shipwreck.
Perfect. Good shot, you go soon. And I get 1-5. Watch your feet and my controls.
A fine shot. Their vessel is bound for the deep.
Four, 3, 2.
Okay, Avalanche ring
1.
combo. Ring first, which means Avalanche in darkness. Get in fire. Run back in together, guys. Run back in together.
I hope you
Avalanche
don't
out.
mind the cold.
And come in at the end. Okay. Okay, blast now. Going to range. Use that APT.
Cool Terran colors
Rest
off
Michelle,
our port
who's
side.
Shipless.
Okay, the last shot Avalanche, however you dropped it, I think probably wasn't right. So go back. Okay, Marines now. BRS Michelle, hurry up. Oh, the mic control. Just mic control straight away.
Bomb.
4, 3,
Nothing left
2,
for it.
1.
Defensive now, everything. Defensive, defensive. So just now what happened was we had that first ring and avalanche combo, and the guys that got avalanche basically
The
just didn't
tide
go.
moves
And then
against
lost.
you.
Can we check who they were, just so we can be sure whether we can talk about it a bit?
Cool.
Can you do you even know what I'm talking about? Which particular one? Like we lost people. Is that ring avalanche, avalanche in the darkness? Those three ran out, and they didn't come back in time, or they came back too early and people died. Yeah, if you're running too quickly, just make sure you drop your last stack before coming in. You should know where the final point is. Who was it? Who was it? Do we know by any chance? Okay, so just do your loop. Make sure your last drop is on the stack point. What do you mean you can't do a loop? You're standing here, right? Where we stack for after ring of ice. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then back in. Okay, let's go.
5, 4,
I mean, it's just practice.
Three,
There's no real fixed spot,
2,
right?
1.
The tide rises.
Enemy vessel, off our port side. Give them a taste
Ship.
of our cannons.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Experience now.
Hope the cool Tyrants can swim
Not up the ice. Don't worry about that ballista. That's the main important asset. Okay, we're supposed to DPS when we got up icebox. Keep that in mind.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, avalanche and darkness. Avalanche and darkness. Just run together, get on fire.
I will freeze you where you
Avalanche, you should know
stand.
where you can go die. Someone drop avalanche on us, by the way. Blast now. Someone ran in too early. Okay, go back.
Shipwreck.
Next avalanche, just tracking the floor. Okay? Maybe just try and make space good. Use your external healers. Angel, Abominable.
Fine shot. Their vessel is bound for the deep.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Clean the boat,
4,
clean the boat.
3,
The middle part.
2, 1.
Yeah, okay.
I will freeze you where you stand.
There's no revival, get fire again. Massive spells.
Cool Tyran colors, off our port side.
Come in. You need to come in. The spells. Yeah, alright. Watch feet. Wiping.
The tide moves against you.
Okay, so once again, people are
Freeze you
dropping
where
avalanches
you
on the stack
stand.
point. Don't do that. I know it's practice, but... So, by that logic also, the range you are running in, make sure you stack tight. Okay, make it easier for those guys with avalanche. It should just be 1 point at the back of the boss, wherever it is, okay? It could be a case of people not stacking properly, and you're getting hit by the avalanches, okay? Let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
For the Alliance!
Enemy vessel off the starboard side.
Shipwreck.
Man the guns.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
Kira, you gotta go with the.
Hope the continents can swim better than the sea.
Well, this one needs to be dotted up because it makes both on the left.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
Hit Avalanche and Darkness.
Stand!
Get fire. Running together. Avalanche and Darkness, y'all. Where
Mind
to go?
cold.
Last deck, make sure you come back in and get the other side. Last. Okay, range go back.
Cold colors upper port side.
Ship coming left.
See, move after the bomb up. Last now. This is a ring of ice that's very fast.
4, 3,
I hope you
2,
don't mind
1.
cold.
They belong to the sharks now.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Range got me up a bit. Or I can push balls after this. Ignore the ballista. Okay.
Cool Tyrants on the starboard side.
Range come in. Last. Maybe avalanche here soon. If you do this normally range come after this. Ignore, just burn the boss. Nice. Oh shit.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Last. 2% more.
4, 3,
This time.
2, 1.
Use the BRS now.
I will freeze you
One
where
of
you
them.
stand.
And just like that.
On the horizon. You have nowhere left to run.
Press it. You can change up the
You
wing rush.
really think I've been
Just now.
running, Captain?
It will carry over. Yeah, go wing rush.
Impossible.
Wing rush.
I lured you into open waters.
Okay, the next one is
Because out
we run
here,
to the left of this one.
you
If you
have
always to the
no
left of this one,
hope of
then
escape.
before we split, it's just yeah, correct. Okay, good lord. Okay, stay together, stay together. Priority stay together now. Kill one image for the next one. Just dodge shit. Okay, ropes if you can just float in. Soak the, but don't run too far from the group. Oh shit. 5 seconds frozen. Okay, just let the healers get a hang of this as well. Piping up.
Beware.
Okay, try again.
Beware of me.
Is that left side, Julian? Okay, so left side just try and stay stacked closer to one another. Right side was fine, right side we all ran together, that's good. Yeah, kill the first one, then go to the second one, okay?
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Back on foot.
Shipwreck.
Starboard side.
I hope you don't mind cold.
Last range. Let's be dodging that anyway. Just progressing.
That's a fall.
Hope the continent can swim
It's just a
better
city,
than
it's
the
fine.
sand.
Yeah, it's better safe than sorry. We're gonna save it anyway. If you have in phase 2, no difference.
Four,
Break me shot.
3, 2, 1.
And then first.
Run away!
Avalanche on the gut. Get in fire. Get in fire first.
I hope you don't mind
Enemy vessel overboard
Still got. Okay, just wipe it. There's a marine up the whole time. So, when shit like this happens, just let us know early, okay?
The tide moves against you.
If you mess up a mechanic, just the one thing I hate is just struggling through an attempt.
Beware,
Okay, that's gonna wipe.
beware of me.
Let's just see a marine here. Healthstones. Tom, later on the last hour, do you wanna use a priest?
Sure.
Okay, can we drink? Yes.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tide rises.
Enemy vessel
Shipwreck.
overboard side. Give them a taste of our cannons.
I hope you don't mind cold.
A fine shot. Their vessel is bound for the deep.
Four, 3, 2,
Okay, ice and
I
avalanche.
hope you don't mind cold. Run away, where you stand.
In the fire. Just stay here, range. The things on you.
Shipwreck.
Did it on the starboard side.
Sorry, training. Okay, watch feet. Mind controls.
I hope you don't
more
mind
seconds.
cold.
2 bombs.
Plus.
Continents can swim better than the sand.
Okay, next ring coming up. Survival ring.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Just see what we get next.
Run away,
Okay, next avalanche is gonna be in darkness. Don't need to be in fire, don't need to be in fire. Survival. Avalanche and darkness.
Give me
Mage
taste
come in.
of our cannons.
Okay, do your loops.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Ignore the ads, just win the boss. Do avalanche properly still. Do avalanche properly still, guys. Just dodge his blast, reset our steps.
Hard vessels on the horizon. You have nowhere left to run. I sweep.
You really think I've been running, Captain?
Okay, focus up. Green rush straight away.
Impossible.
Look at green rush now.
I lured you into open waters.
Okay, go to the left of the
Here.
second one. Left of the second one. Left
You
of the
have
second one.
no hope of
Yeah.
escape.
Green rush and split. Okay, split. Stay together, stay together, stay together, stay together. One perfect reach, then go to the second one. No rush. Just dodge the team coming up. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Break chassis up. Break control. Break Koyu. Break them first before we go. Stay together, stay together. Got a lot of damage now. A lot of health. These ice blocks. I mean, the thing is, if we go without them, right, we're gonna get frozen up. Okay, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Okay, so just don't get hit by the orb. And that's really intermission progression, okay? Let's try again. That's a good phase one. Really, really well done, guys. Very nice. Until that last avalanche, that could have been picking up. Guess
It's
go off.
time we
Okay,
finish
go to the boss.
You will be washed
3,
away.
2, 1.
Why is the boss using white?
There's too much damage if we kill the ice blocks. Like too much to heal.
Yeah, but we can't.
I will
Depends on how many
freeze
get
you
caught also,
where
right? I
you
mean, ideally we
stand.
shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have
The
to deal with it
tide
anyway.
moves against. Beware.
Okay, but I see what you're saying. If we get ice blocks again, we just go through. What's with the whose fault was that Kang thing? I'm not getting it. Kang, you cannot take criticism. Why you keep asking about this whose fault thing? I mean, I wasn't calling you out before. Just be very clear about that. We're just trying to get this done, okay? And if I need to call out everybody's mistakes, I really will, yeah. Yeah, okay. I'm just saying, don't take it personally between what I'm saying and what you're hearing, okay? Okay, let's go.
5, 4, 3.
I mean, it's
2,
gonna be another one.
one.
Try and get attempts.
Rises.
I'm gonna be saying a lot of other things. And I'm fucking up a lot as well, which is annoying me, so please just bear with me as well. Avalanche.
I will freeze you where you stand.
Maybe slightly better for me.
Enemy vessels hot up outside. Give them
Ship
a
Marines,
taste of our
Marines
cannons.
coming. Stun. No controls. Okay, watch you.
4, 3,
Bombs are in
2,
place!
1.
I will freeze you where you
Avalanche is up.
stand.
Get in fire. There's still a Marine there.
Optical talents can swim
I
better
will
than they
freeze you
say.
where you stand.
Koyu got frozen, is it?
You will be washed away.
So why are you not asking for help? Why are you not asking for people, DPS to break you out, or you know? Yeah, I'll drop your pen in a second. Let us know that there's a bomb in the back. Let us know that you need help to be broken out. Okay. If you keep quiet, it's a wipe.
I dropped it back.
I drop it. Can Koyu. And why did Koyu get stunned? Because am I right to say that people move away from him and then he was left alone? So when he's mind controlling, he can't move. Just keep an eye on the priest, okay? Either that or his avalanche. I don't know which one. But I'm guessing it's I'm guessing he mind controlled, then he got frozen. Right? Yes. So range, just keep an eye on Koyu or Michelle. With that mind controlling, just stand on them for a while, okay? Especially when that boat comes late, it's 75
4,
energy, he needs 5
3,
people.
2, 1.
For Thaurissan!
Avalanche coming up.
I hope you don't mind.
Shit coming right.
Lieutenants on the starboard side.
Watch feet. Belt up the siege.
They belong to the sharks now.
Just like solid.
4, 3,
I hope you
2,
don't mind.
1.
Cold.
After this is ring of ice, and then range moving together. It's one the same thing. Blast, range, watch out. Just stay there, range, stay there. Stay there.
Where you stand!
Okay, in the fire. Okay, back to normal sequence.
Hold zero colors off our port side.
Wait, left.
Go left. I'm gonna move the boss after the bombats come up. Marines coming up now. I'll shout for you. I'll stand them. For the bombats. Watch feet.
I hope you don't mind. Cold. The tide moves against you.
Blast. You can bear us.
They belong to the sharks now.
One more ring and then it's gonna be finish. Okay, just bear this. Yeah, it's fine, guys. If you need to use DPS, put on some.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I will freeze you where you
So yeah,
stand.
This is revival, by the way, guys. You can fly. Stay out from the edge. Break out those ice blocks.
Cool Tibet on the
Go near
starboard
the range.
side.
Go near the range. We're getting frozen now. Range
I
coming.
will freeze you where you
Avalanche is up.
stand.
Fine. After the darkness, just go back. Range, go back to your spots. Okay. Blast now. Dot up that guy. Dot shit. Just dot up that guy. Okay.
One bomb.
Okay. Defensive soon. Defensive now. SLT. It's an ice ball in the back. I don't think we can save it.
Port vessels
Okay, stack
on
up.
the horizon. You have nowhere
I fucked up, I didn't
left
reset my
to run.
stats.
Ice meat.
You really
Or just keep
think
going.
I've been running, Captain?
I'll try and get to the first
Impossible.
ad so y'all can cleave me down.
I lured you into open waters because out here you have no hope of escape.
Yeah, just bring it. Yeah, so what's going to Okay, so just dodging ops. I got frozen because I didn't clear my stats. Okay, but for the most part, it's quite a decent phase one. Okay, let's just do more attempts and then take a break.
Beware of me.
But otherwise, I think it's been really good, yeah, guys. Well done. Yeah, let's just try that lah.
I mean, ideally, we shouldn't be getting frozen anyway. I don't think practicing staying behind is a good idea.
Okay. So in other words, we'll just keep going through, okay? Okay, let's go. Two attempts and then we take a break.
5,
Yeah.
4,
But we shouldn't
3,
plan for that lah. We should try.
2, 1.
For the Alliance!
If boat right break the shit.
Should let.
Leave that.
I will freeze you where you stand! The tide moves against you!
Plus. Yes.
That's a bomb.
Okay, we survived that.
Fine shot.
And the boat's still not
Their
running.
vessel is bound for the deep.
4,
Freeze
3,
you where you
2,
stand!
1.
That's why.
I will freeze you where you stand!
One more attempt.
Washed
We'll do
away.
switches and take a break.
Cool Tyrants on the starboard side.
Also, guys, tomorrow the raid will end a lot earlier than usual. Okay, maybe 10:30 or. So I need to leave about 10:45. So you all know. If you need to make plans tomorrow night. Kimiji and Shidan release. Alright, let's go.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises!
Shit, bro.
Tyran brothers on starboard side.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Range.
Fine shot. Their vessel is bound for the deep.
Four, 3, 2, 1.
I will freeze you where you stand!
Avalanche in darkness. Get ready to go in.
I hope you
Enemy
don't
vessel
mind
just
off
the
the
cold.
starboard side.
Coming right at the end. Plus.
The
Stack up
tide
tight, stack up
moves
tight, stack up
against
tight.
you!
Plus. Okay, reach.
Shit, right side.
Release next ring, there's no CDs, there's no ring rush. Next avalanche, try and clean the floor. Dude. Fine.
They belong to the sharks now.
I hope you don't mind the cold.
4,
Clean the floor, clean the floor.
3,
Prioritize cleaning the floor.
1.
Plus. Range shot up.
I will freeze you where you stand!
There's no revival. There's no revival. There's no things either, so let's spell.
Enemy vessel, come back on side. Give them a taste of our cannon.
100 energy, so we just stay here, stay here. Coming tight, coming tight. Avalanche coming here. Okay, bolt coming as well. Mission found again. Plus. Yeah, wipe it, wipe it. So, okay, we'll take a break here. We'll make some switches. But otherwise, I think for this team that started this, really good job.
I hope the tide
I mean, it's really just learning
moves
this phase
against you.
properly, like I think where we are now. Getting the practices in. Learn intermission and phase 2 as a whole. Let's see for you guys. And this is week 1. This is technically first night of week 1. Let's not count Monday because of
Beware,
Ventus.
beware
Okay, break.
of me.
Fuck. Is Solara still here? Who else left? Let's see. Yeah, I'll pass you Ventus. She done in there? Oh, Tom, Laura.
Yeah.
Are the ballistas catching fire?
Not really.
Okay.
I haven't noticed it at all. Anyway.
Okay, just remind the range later that whenever there's okay, if there's none so far, then just make sure you try and bait it away from wherever the Corsair is.
I think it only really happens when we get like a second bomb, and we haven't really been getting them. So.
Hey everyone, in how to make the right choices for your stream. Now, before we get into this, hey everyone, I do want to mention that this is going to be a two-part how to make the right choices for your stream. Now, before we get into this, hey everyone, I do want to mention that this is going to be a two-part how to make the right choices for your stream. Now, before we get into this, hey everyone,
It's a graphic setting, is it? Share with you.
I do want to mention that this is going to be a two-part how to make the right choices for your stream. Now, before we get into this,
Guys, use that weak aura when you're back. It's for graphic settings. If you did it manually, then it should be okay. But I mean, just use
hey
this.
everyone,
It's a graphic setting, is it? Share with you.
I do want to mention that this is going to be a two-part how to make the right choices for your stream.
Okay, so for those guys just coming in now, recap of what we spoke about. The first half was really just avalanche dropping, knowing when to run in, making sure that you drop the last stack before coming back in to the stack point, wherever the stack point is. Okay, knowing where it is, and when you're stacking, just try and stack tight so that avalanche people have a clearer path to drop. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, on Lando.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The tide rises!
Run away, little girl!
Mine,
Run away.
cold.
The deck is rigged to explode!
Horticulturans can swim better than they say.
Four, 3, 2,
I will
1.
freeze you where you stand! Beware, beware of me.
It may seem a little bit tedious at first, but I promise if you stick with this, you're going to save yourself a lot of headache in the future. So with OBS Studio, let's open it up and click the Settings button. The first thing we're going to look at is the General tab. Here we can choose our default